Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Cheryl. I'm here today just to say hi. My intention was to keep this vlogging thing going at a steady rate, but I've had some ups and downs since the beginning, and well, with God's help, won't be down for very long. Um, I haven't lost any additional weight, and that's because I let some stuff get in the way of my healing. I did. My depression started to get a hold of me after all of these trips to the doctors, and I don't know. But today, I'm being positive again. Um, Getting back on the right track. Today is Sunday, February 22nd, and I'm looking at my calendar here. Tomorrow, I go to the wound center about my ankle. Tuesday, I go see my primary care physician. Wednesday, I'm going to have an MRI. Thursday, I get to rest, and Friday, things are slowing down a bit. But my ankle is not healing. We have to go to the hospital every 2 weeks, and there are nurses that come here twice a week to change the dressing. And on the days that the nurses don't do it, we do it. Um, let's see. My Uncle Curtis's funeral was really a sad occasion, but it was a chance to get to see cousins I had not seen in such a long time. And there are so many children. I mean, there were children as far as the eye could see. My cousins, they're my age, and their children have children, and their children's children have children. It was, whoo, boy, I could never learn all those people. But it was great seeing my aunt, all of my cousins. There's 6 of them. They're all alive and well. Um, but it was a good old country funeral. We left my aunt's house to go to the church, and I swear, if Kira and I had to find that church by ourselves, we never would have made it. It was at least another 50 miles from the trailer. It was down all these winding roads, and it was just a big mess. And after the funeral, we decided to go into Warrenton, which my grandparents didn't live in Jewel. It's like 20 miles down the road is Warrenton, which is a bigger town. They have no McDonald's. They have no fast food restaurants at all. So we go back to my aunt's house and say goodbye to everyone. And I don't think we got anything to eat until we got to Macon. And so it was my daughter, my sisters, Deborah, my baby sister, Yvette, we call her Vet, and Lala and Lolly, of course. We made the trek to the funeral. We saw, it was just something to see, the property my grandparents have owned. Now, I might not be right about this, but I believe that my grandfather got that house. Oh boy. As a result of him being a sharecropper, if I remember what I was told, so we're talking about something that's been in our family, I would say close to 100 something years. And the house was just as dilapidated as I feel. The family home, nobody's done any work on it, but my aunt has a house on that property. My uncle who passed, his wife, they'll still live on the property. And I was showing my daughter the little, those areas aren't there anymore, but where my grandfather used to have a smokehouse, and where the hogs used to be, and where the cornfield was, and where my granddaddy used to grow greens and beans, and the outhouse. And those children were looking at me and they didn't understand a thing that I was saying. But it brought back some wonderful memories of when I was growing up, things I didn't appreciate as a kid, that when we got hungry, all my grandparents had to do was go outside into the yard and find something for us to eat, you know. I would stay with my grandparents in the summertime, and I remember that well. So anyway, enough of that. My uncle's funeral was sad, but you know how funerals are. You have a chance to connect with people you haven't connected with in a long time. And so, as far as my weight loss journey, it continues. I'm getting more exercise than I have gotten before because of my commitment to myself. Still can't go to the gym yet until all these tests come back. So what I do is Lolly and I, we walk around the house, we walk outside, and that's what I do for now. Occasionally we'll try to do some dancing, but sometimes I have to just be honest with you. My heart isn't in that the way it was when I initially began. One thing, out of all this other stuff that I don't know for certain, I do know that there is a God. I have had to depend on Him so much in the last few weeks just for the strength to get up in the morning. I haven't been able to call, I used to be able to call my mother when things were not feeling right inside of me, or I had a friend. But now the only person whom I can call on is Jesus. And just knowing I can call Jesus makes me feel so much better. So I was hoping that this video wouldn't be one of the downer videos that I've been making. I wanted to just let you know what we're up to, how we're doing. We're doing okay. We're not doing as wonderful as I had imagined. I do think that on Wednesday, and I didn't want to do this, but I think that Tuesday when I talked to my primary doctor, I'm going to ask for a referral for the lap band. I really don't want to do it that way. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll just get the referral and talk to a doctor. I want to control this weight on my own. I don't know. I know God is able, though. I just got to get invigorated and happy again, and then I'll do it. But I am going to ask for the referral just to see, what the process would be for me to have it. And go from there. Oh, I might be trying to put up another video later today. I got to go cook Anthony, my foster brother, something to eat. But the girls and I went to Walmart on Friday. We didn't go to the Walmart here where I live in Macon. We went to Warner Robins. And Warner Robins is, when I was a young girl, I imagined it to be a small town, but there's actually an Air Force base there. So it's probably a lot more culturally diverse than where I live. But anyway, we went to Walmart, and they have things at that Walmart that they don't have here. One of the things that I picked up, they had these beautiful Barbie dolls with these lovely red gowns on and shoes and just real pretty. They were $35. Those dolls were marked down to $3.50. So I grabbed 4 of them. And I got them because we have about, other than Lala and Lolly, there might be 3 or 4 girls in the family. And I thought that they would, I thought they would make nice birthday presents for the girls. So I got those $3.50. When I show you how beautiful these dolls are, you aren't going to believe they were $3.50. Marked down from $32 at Walmart. And then yesterday afternoon, both of my brothers are deceased, but the youngest one, his wife, before he passed, she's married again. She called and invited Lolly to a birthday party for her daughter. And I was telling Kira, oh, okay, well, let her go. You know, we have to make sure that when we let Lolly go with people, they know how to help her, because if she has a seizure, we have to train people in how to administer her medicine and make sure she's safe if she does have a seizure. So Dee knows how to do that. So anyway, I was like, we got to get a present for that girl. And Kira said, you got presents for her. And she said, all those dolls you bought the other day. I was like, oh, I was right to get all those Barbie dolls when I did. And they are beautiful dolls. They're not, you know, the regular dolls are like $6. But these were something special. Very beautiful dolls. Okay, well, that's all that I have. I want to thank you all so much. I sit down and read those comments, and I just feel so good about you guys. And I feel good about myself, that people can like me for me, and that people want me to do well. It just makes me feel so good. I don't live the life of a recluse, but I'm just not as, you know, outgoing as I used to be. And so when you all say, Cheryl, I know you can do it, and Cheryl, I think you are great, and Cheryl, y'all love my nappy hair. I just really love you all so much, and thank you. And take care. Bye.